Hi Andy, good to see you. Just in terms of the team for the game on Sunday, a couple of decisions to make. Some of them, I suppose people may have flagged beforehand, but could James Lowe be described as a bolter in terms of him, as distinct from anybody else?
Not really, not in our eyes. He's a great player that's right for this game. You know, when you select a side, you obviously aware first and foremost of what the right balance is for the team, and I think you can agree that it's a strong side, a strong 23, and one that's raring to go to start a new competition.
Was there a lot of consideration given to the composition of the starting 15 and the replacements bench, given the fact that there are some people there, including James, who haven't played rugby for a good period of time?
Well, look, it's the world we're living in at this day and age, isn't it? I suppose most teams are in that predicament as well. But we asked the boys to make sure at the end of the autumn that come the Six Nations that they were fit and healthy and raring to go and to perform at the top level of what's needed to be at the best for the Six Nations. And we like what we've seen from all of the squad really over the last 10 days.
Thank you.
Hi Andy. Has James Lowe been flying us in training?
He has. He's been in great form. It's been seamless for him getting back into action. Like most of the other lads, in his position, Jordan hasn't played much game time neither, and Andrew Conway in the same boat, etc. So, but they've all come in fit and raring to go and up to speed of where we want them to be.
In the back row, why did you decide to bring in Josh there?
Well, I think Josh was on the bench for us a couple of times in the autumn. He came on and made some magnificent impacts within the game. He's a fantastic running game. Really punches onto the ball well. He's going to add something regarding in that regard. But his all-round game, he's pretty strong. So we feel that this combination is the one to go with this weekend.
Hi Andy, could you talk us a little bit about Henshaw and Ringrose? Obviously it's been a while since we've seen them starting a match together at test level. Can you just talk a little bit about their partnership and what you're expecting from them this weekend?
Well, first of all, they're both class players, and it's a partnership like that all through the individuals themselves that you'd hope will grab hold of a competition like this and show that everyone what they're about. They're a partnership that play together and train together most days of the week, so we're very excited to see them out in the first outing.
Can I ask you a question about Wales, Andy, as well? Obviously there's been a huge amount of change there with that team, but it does seem from the outside looking in, there's a lot of people including a lot of former Irish internationals, suggesting that this team is a different team than what we had before, that maybe they're not quite the force that they were. What do you say when you hear comments like that, and do you think it could be dangerous in the lead up to this game?
I don't believe that for 1 second. Our boys are very familiar with everyone that's in the Welsh squad. They play against them all the time. Some of them are good friends, and we know what top performers that they can be when they're under pressure. And this is the start of a new competition, and they'll be wanted to right some wrongs, So they're an experienced side that's been in good positions before and difficult positions before, and I suppose the slate's going to be wiped clean at the start of a competition, and I suppose that this is a huge game for both teams.